What does mean in Python function definitions? I've recently noticed something interesting when looking at Python 3.3 grammar specification. The optional arrow block was absent in Python 2, and I couldn't find any information regarding its meaning in Python 3. It turns out this is correct Python and it's accepted by the interpreter. I thought that this might be some kind of a precondition syntax, but I cannot test x here, as it is still undefined. No matter what I put after the arrow, e.g., 2 is lower than 1, it doesn't affect the function behavior. Could anyone familiar with this syntax style explain it?
It's a function annotation. In more detail, Python 2.x has docstrings, which allow you to attach a metadata string to various types of object. This is amazingly handy, so Python 3 extends the feature by allowing you to attach metadata to functions describing their parameters and return values. There's no preconceived use case, but the PEP suggests several. One very handy one is to allow you to annotate parameters with their expected types. It would then be easy to write a decorator that verifies the annotations or coerces the arguments to the right type. Another is to allow parameter-specific documentation instead of encoding it into the docstring.
These are function annotations covered in PEP 3107. Specifically, the marks the return function annotation. Examples. Annotations are dictionaries, so you can do this. You can also have a Python data structure rather than just a string. Or, you can use function attributes to validate called values. Prints.
As other answers have stated, the symbol is used as part of function annotations. In more recent versions of Python is greater than or equal to 3.5, though it has a defined meaning. PEP 3107, function annotations describe the specification, defining the grammar changes, the existence of annotations in which they are stored, and the fact that its use case is still open. In Python 3.5 though, PEP 484, type hints attaches a single meaning to this, is used to indicate the type that the function returns. It also seems like this will be enforced in future versions, as described in What About Existing Uses of Annotations. The fastest conceivable scheme would introduce silent deprecation of non-type hint annotations in 3.6, full deprecation in 3.7, and declare type hints as the only allowed use of annotations in Python 3.8. Emphasis mine. This hasn't been actually implemented as of 3.6 as far as I can tell, so it might get bumped to future versions. According to this, the example you've supplied will be forbidden in the future, and in current versions will be confusing. It would need to be changed too. For it to effectively describe that function f returns an object of type int. The annotations are not used in any way by Python itself. It pretty much populates and ignores them. It's up to third-party libraries to work with them.
In the following code, the int just tells that f returns an integer, but it doesn't force the function to return an integer. It is called a return annotation, and can be accessed as f.__annotations__return. Python also supports parameter annotations. Column float tells people who read the program, and some third-party libraries programs, e.g. Pylint, that x should be a float. It is accessed as f.__annotations__x, and doesn't have any meaning by itself. See the documentation for more information. This URL. If
you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.